Go on, Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and
you
ends
haven't
with our
seen
two
it.
quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without...
Flapping over there with the dummies.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in week 9? And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last
he
week's
can run too,
performance
so
because he did
always
exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Throwing to start here is Tua. That's taken in by Duvernay. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. You talk about these Jets defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
Solid, broken down.
Too many mistakes, especially the little mistakes.
Morgan,
Big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
That
Who's that young guy right there?
surprise. That's what we're coming
That's
accustomed
not the
to with this number 1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s purple people?
Shit, I couldn't get through.
Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Oh,
Call that a punt of 38
Trying to cut back right? Yeah.
And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Ball again on 2nd down. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. 2 yards the loss there, now 3rd and 14. This defense for the Dolphins, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last
That's
week.
what was the
The
move.
feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
Oh, you went right.
It
was a right play? Supposed to make a left.
Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets
That was
first down.
close. That was nice, bro.
Turns out to be a big gainer here on fourth down. Fourth down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I
Nice
never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Diaz now throwing on first down.
Ooh.
And that's incomplete.
Hold on to that.
The Jets at 7-1 now on the year, and they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins, take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that one.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. Well, you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your third-grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. Looking to throw. Diaz. He finds his man, complete. That's Ryan.
Try to stop him.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Boy, that's some kind of effort when he caught it. I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Nice.
Here is Conklin.
Yeah, long to that shit. That was good.
And it's second down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL than just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
Dancing to his left.
I'll try to block him.
Side, it's Wilson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, first and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial. Make your choice. But right now, you like what you're doing in this possession.
They go play action here on first down. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's a loss of 4, and now it's second and goal. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now. And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well. Diaz, off play action. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. We're scoreless after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. to throw. Diaz.
Bang, bang. Oh, that's funky donkey, bro. He wiggles it into this. I wiggle it. Yeah, we all wiggle it. I'm wiggling it. Yo, my dance was kind of whack, but I just didn't. I didn't even get this.
A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wood, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0.
2 fourth down, man. That was a big drive.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Oh, they might run this one back.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So Miami coming out for their second drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
I ain't playing with y'all niggas.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Got him.
Yes.
The Jets pressure too
He
much.
had on the outside too. Yeah, this side, I didn't see that.
You gotta throw. Who's moving that way, this way?
Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction
right?
here.
Straight back.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Jets will take over. So here are the Jets now to take over. They were losers to Kansas City a week ago, but they are out in front right now. Now Diaz on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this season with the Jets winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami. Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. He stiff arms it. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
They'll go again with Hall. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. In motion left is Wilson. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On the counter, it's Hall. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try to keep the defense honest.
You also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And Wilson in motion left. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here. So for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
They're going to try and throw. Flushed out right.
Oh,
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football.
I think you passed the line, maybe?
And a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey,
Oh, that was 4th down.
because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now. Right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go.
Go ass down, boy.
The Jets get in there for the sack.
see? I let my hand up.
Will McDonald gets in there to take him down.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Looking to pass. Tua. He'll dump this off to H.M.
Nice, good tackle.
Just a yard. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go. 3rd and 14.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing there. This is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh,
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there.
Tail,
Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it
Social
away.
redemption.
And New York set to take
That's
the
beautiful.
field. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season.
Okay, so you
7-1
lost
is
to
the
fucking
record at the midway point. And in
Broncos.
terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Oh, shit.
yeah, of course you start mentioning it.
Who's
that guy?
It looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Oh, we have to do
We'll get an
Rondé Boom.
update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. In motion left is Wilson. Ball again on 2nd down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Diaz on 3rd down. There's a short one called by Uzama. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. gaining 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. He'll try and throw for it here. Rolling to his left. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Tua. Throw caught by Uchenna. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice save.
You got to tune in.
And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Open man is Duvernay. But he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure.
Whoa, why is nobody just watching? Really?
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are extra away from tying the ball game here in the final minute.
You're supposed to be in the water with them. That's the whole point of it.
So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by the defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
We got 25 seconds.
Oh.
Plus here in we got 25 seconds and 3 timeouts.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing is Diaz. Throwing to start the drive. And
that was me.
So
I went in on it. I had a motion. Your arms were right in front of you too.
And the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Diaz now off the play.
Whoa, what?
Have to eat this
What is that?
Whoa,
like literally Hall was running right into the field. Like, yeah, come on.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break.
Seriously?
As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the
halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
No, I'm being serious. I forgot. I swear, dude.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this whole game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the 2nd half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to just minute to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Second down and 3. And Wilson in motion left. Ball again on second down.
Oh, I'm not one out.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Diaz on 3rd and 2.
Nice.
Taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. On first down, right back to Hall.
Eventually
wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run.
That's a pro. Yo, that
the fullback, the offensive line reads.
how he back off that far, but yet he picked it up.
Oh, look at this fucking run.
He picked it up just in time, too.
Yeah. He broke off and had to push him outside, cut back to the right. Larry Sanders kid.
That's patience.
Yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The toss left side for Hall. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
No! Yo, he's killing me.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Diaz.
There you go. Ooh, nice.
That's Wilson. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on it, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
I got some games to make.
Looking to throw. Diaz. Able to find the open man. That's good.
Change it around. I gotta see him
Get
change
this
it.
down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of
That's why I
bounds.
pressed R2 because we ain't need to.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Nice.
And on the left side here, Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson from 13 yards out. And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the shit out of him. Not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
He was on the receiving.
So the Dolphins now get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass here to Hill. Short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Out of the lineman? You see that, right?
Yeah.
They threw it to the lineman. Wow, that's bad.
Oh, this thing right here?
No, the interior lineman. Watch.
Yeah, it's this thing right here.
Wow.
This thing is jack. Yeah, it's an offensive lineman playing as a tight end, bro. Whoever had hit that thing, I would feel bad for.
He needs to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Now on 4th down, it's the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at about the 28. Oh, heck of a move, man. That'll go as a 49-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. Now will come the offense as they take over. New York set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh. Now a throw on 1st down there.
I followed behind and put that.
But where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 34. 61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
At least this time he's getting hit after positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the 1st down before taking the hit.
Now Diaz on 1st down. He finds Wilson, and they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now they send a man in motion right. Oh, they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards.
We got screen moves. I think they're hiking it.
Still 1st down.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. They'll give to Hall. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Hall. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
What's next?
Touchdown! From 40 yards out. And the Jets sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Dolphins getting set to go here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. Let's put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now Tua.
Oh, what the hell was that?
It's a big play
He had
for
all
Miami.
day for that.
41 yards.
By the time I got through this, there's 3
We got to
people
start
in
making
one
something
spot.
happen. We're down 2 scores.
We
It's the
could've
4th
kept that.
quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency.
3 people in
Here's
one
a big
spot.
play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Dolphins only have one goal against the Eagles.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. H-Chan here. They stay on the ground.
My baby.
They take him down,
So low.
losing yardage
Where's
back
that?
at the
Donkey?
27. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Like the shit out.
Yeah.
This is
No takeaways?
intended for
Okay.
Hill. Sauce
go.
Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
I'm saying what it's good.
Oh, wait.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's caught inside the 35.
Yeah.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 52 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Look at you keeping the field there. Old school, son.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. A give running right.
Oh my God.
He's going to be
Go,
stopped
pump
cold
him.
behind the line of
Just got up
scrimmage.
here.
You're
A good
dirty.
response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge
Yeah, that
game
was
last
blinded,
play.
bro.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Straight ahead is Hall.
Oh, shit.
Only
Nice
a
one.
5-yard pickup there.
Squeeze
So from
through that
2nd
shit.
and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Meanwhile,
Go
on
for the
3rd down, they
putback,
take a
too.
shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Got up
That
there.
is
Go.
caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Go, baby.
Tyler Conklin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh, it's right. Oh,
and they're going to have this
right over his shoulder.
And inside the 45.
You see that shit?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 23 yards the pickup there.
Let's do this. That's how you want to it. Right.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Tua.
Yeah, nothing.
Left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Tua going to throw.
Yeah, son. Oh!
That's complete.
You should have that.
Pop this shit out of it.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2.
No, that's fall in.
Yeah. He threw it right in front of me.
Oh. You got me, dog.
Oh.
Santos with the extra point.
Really?
And that
That's a
cuts the
fine.
lead
This
to
is
28-14.
It's a good one. Okay. You want to play? Or wait?
Substitute.
Let's do this real quick.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick.
Oh, shit. Oh!
And the Jets have got it.
That was not supposed to happen.
They had to have that onside
Yeah, but you wasn't even on them.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that
Yeah, you might want to not
their
do that
chances
again.
of getting that done,
Nigga, do you realize what just happened?
none.
Yeah. It
And I do
pointed
believe we
you
saw
to
Slim
it. You
just
wasn't
leave the
even
door,
on
didn't
it.
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. New York ready to go
did
again
too.
offensively.
That's not good.
That should come very close to finishing.
What was that supposed to be? Let's see.
Could have been anybody, but you were nowhere near that. Look, like your side isn't even on that side.
Yeah, where the fuck was I?
Yeah, exactly.
I was over there.
See? That makes no sense.
Depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts, they still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is incomplete.
Yo, he was doing seams, bro. I had that in
6 points
smoke.
right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's Diaz. Off play action. That's pulled in by Wilson. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. He's got them back to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, It actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
You can say left or right, so you can get pops out.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. To his throw, caught by his receiver, Hill. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Oh, that's a little thing.
That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he's going to be taken down. But there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Oh, no. Oh, come on.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there,
and that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Dolphins get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film.
What the hell?
This one's over.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
He wasn't even press strength right there.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick.
Once you're like, tell you truth.
That's small gap. If you don't get touched there and that block comes on,
the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Oh!
It's a little bit wide open.
In the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning,
I think that was a lot,
great
man.
ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Diaz. He's going to go up top again.
That's how you focus good.
Touchdown, Jets.
The other one, he's throwing it high and he's standing there.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at a
can't believe I missed it.
Into space at the 45. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout.
That's cheating.
As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to pass. Tua.
Yeah.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Automatic first down.
Passing the field? That's some bullshit. That's crazy.
On first down, Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
Left sideline for us, incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete.
Wow, you was nice.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
One final try for Tagovailoa.
Oh.
Escaping the pressure right.
Are you kidding me right now?
Down the sideline he goes. And down to the 16-yard line.
You getting
scoring games we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Jets, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Just over 205,000. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, 15-4 and 15-5. Yeah, we 60% on 3rd down. 4th down conversion. 65, 60%. We were 60 conversion on 3rd down. That possession, we double down. Oh, I just missed having fucking 30 passes. Wow. Touchdown.
Really? Touchdown. Ooh, 2-6. Wow. Intense. Yeah, he still had fucking everything he had to do.
Yeah, yes. What a house. This bucket.
That's 2 months for
That's balance. This is like, dude, that's amazing, man. So, everybody get around. Look, Quincy, Don, Henry, Howard, and John. He would get you good things.
You got 2 receptions?
Yeah, you mean that? And here's the funny thing: that whole second half, they had no sacks after that. Nuts. Sauce taking it up, dude. No catch. Sounds good. These guys just go off, man. Hold over 100 plus. Things like that. Getting off early. And yeah, holding it down in that containment room is not easy. But that's good. Oh, that's not nice. What do you think of this play? That's an old ass spot. What do you think of this play?
You think? Yeah, you see? That was nice. That was a dot.
He went outside.
He looked at the guy in the yellow jacket anyway.
This is nice one too. He's way back here. Oh, he's way back on his right side. That stop with the nose. Say there, we're in the tent, right? Look. Look what this is. The eyes move. There's the head. The body starts to come up to where around the skin is. This is safe rolling back. Goes down. Look, now. Here's where the tail comes in. So that's where it's bang. Now it's body on where the tail comes. You got one fin, you think really interior underside fin. The rest of your body comes up, and you really watch what happens.
Wide open at a 24-hour store. At a 24-hour store.
What I'm They're like Flintstone vitamins. Yeah, they. Oh, the Conklin touchdown pass. Ooh. Oh, here's yours.
Here's the Flintstone.